Wait, I do have... Could I use this? Not sure how they all ended up taking damage. Uh, 600 experience, Jesus. Yeah, a lot of things won't stack. Ah, there is a spruce bow. I was trying to see it, but, well, I clearly failed. Well, it's nice we don't need arrows. That is something we need in RuneScape. Inventory is very limited in this. Ooh, Gamson. Okay, Gambeson gives 1 point less health, and it gives a lot less defense than my gear. 5 less ranged and melee, but it gives you 7 spell resistance. So if you come up against a mage, the Gambeson is a much better option. Brains thankfully stack to 10. They are actually a commodity from what I saw in the Splattercat gaming vid. For a yeah, according to Splattercat gaming vid, they are a commodity. In that city the guy mentioned, you can find merchants in there or someone. They have a list of different items people are requesting, and you can fulfill those requests, like gaining like 40 barley, so many brains, bear paws, this kind of thing. Kinda want to drink it. Which was an option to just empty it. Right? Oh, awesome. Some money. Sky boys are a bit aggressive. fishing point here. Get that agility XP. Doesn't seem to be a skill in this game though. So there's attack, archery, defense, sorcery, woodsmanship, fishing, smithing, mining, tailoring, crafting, cooking, and alchemy. And it's very much a RuneScape kind of thing. Like combat level, total level, all this, yeah. If you don't believe me, go check the game out. It doesn't seem to be needed for blacksmithing, but it increases XP gain. Can't just hop the fucking railing, sadly. Spruce crossbow. Cursebreaker, the Barbarian king. Increases his damage. Him keep doing that, it's throwing me off because I keep expecting to block an attack. No, that went well. Here lies Cursebreaker the Barbarian, whose giant's might ruled. Here lies Cursebreaker the Barbarian king, whose giant's might ruled Iber Talshin forest lands by the sharp end of his sword. Valentine, remembered only for pillaging and slaughtering his own people, who struck down by the arrow of Rowan Acrest the Swift, first of the Lord's Acrest, made his tomb stand in remembrance, that we may never have to suffer his like again. Whose giant's might? That's an odd phrasing. I get what they're saying, though. Well, you fucker, you respawned! We're gonna suffer his like 3 times, apparently. Okay, just forsake defense, just keep smacking him. Better have this open. have a healing potion around. This game is like RuneScape, then the higher your attack skill, the more likely you are to hit your opponent. Excuse me. Don't have a pick. Oh, there we go. I would like to mine here, but I can't. I don't have inventory space. Bit better, but still not really. Why are sleeping downstairs? I was not expecting anyone to come through. What on earth happened here? Managed to shut that gate before nearly being chopped in half by that menacing-looking undead. And tell me you had anything to do with this. It was an evil necromancer. That's all I can say. Flames and curses. We have a rogue sorcerer on the loose. Did you at least get a good look at him and to identify them by? Couldn't say. Sorry. I was trapped and had to make my way through here. Well, it can't be easy to cut your way through all these undead. I'm Zayt, by the way. Third warrior, right-hand man to the mayor of Haywind, some would say. Rode here like the wind as soon as reports of strange activity, storms, or earthquakes reach Haywind's mayor. Arrived only to find crypts full of undead. Tired warrior, eh? Oh, just an old veteran, really. Hot-head mercenary from the waters of Traer down south. Got myself hired on several campaigns by the Royal Army of Meloria in my younger days. Nowadays, I just prefer some peace and quiet. Well, trouble keeps finding its way here. And I can't seem to not stick my nose in it. Sometimes I wish Haywind's mayor would just heed my voice a bit more. Tell me about Haywind. Large city just far north. Reckon life around Haywind became a lot more hectic ever since those magi of Hydrobor migrated their academy into the region. Before then, Haywind used to be pretty poor, I think. Damp and cold. Damp and cool. Hard to farm, you know? But the magi offered to improve the weather. Crops flourished, Haywind prospered, and now... But we're besieged by a bandit bite. And now we're besieged by a bandit. You were sent by Haywind Mayor. We're in the middle of discussing matters when reports of strange activity came in. Then there's this shockwave. Earlier. What is going on? These recent attacks on our village have only grown bolder. We're out of options here. As your advisor and friend, I'm telling you, our only course of action is to pay off the bandits. That's no solution. Who say they won't keep attacking our caravans anyway? I suggest... Sir, Mayor, sir, there's something very wrong at Spruce Shade Cemetery. I saw strange lights and... What was that? An earthquake? Can't be. We never had earthquakes around here. Then could it be connected to what the guards saw at the cemetery? So we need to investigate, but the marshal's men are out on patrol. You still have that old armor lying around? Don't worry, I'm on it. Yeah, paying off bandits will just encourage them. Pay the Dane Guild, but you never get rid of the Dane. Or however you say it. Dane Guild. It's like blood money to pay off. It's like money to try and pay off the Vikings, but they never pissed off. Basically, they would, you know, pay us money, we won't attack you. You pay them, they linger around, and then it's like pay us again. It's protection racket, basically. There was this one king paid it, and the Danes just hung around for more money. So there was some saying associated. You can pay the Dane Guild, but you never get rid of the Dane or something. So it was wittier before I kept saying it. I keep feeling like someone's hitting me. I've been really paranoid of leaks because there's literally cracks in the ceiling right above me right now. We were meant to get it fixed, but meant to get that fixed, but I think the guy saying you do it fucked around and never turned up again. The one in the other room, well, we find we don't have money for that, because this is a crack, the other one's a fucking hole. Ugh. If you want to help with it, like, comment, subscribe, share my videos around. I get enough notice, I could actually make money off this. Could go towards it. Here, give me a sec. 57, 58, 59, 60. Yep. I just stopped to see, because I kept thinking I felt stuff hitting me. Like it was dripping on me. Tiny, tiny bits, but never felt anything after. Maybe I've just been dodging it, but yeah. It's probably just in my head. I mean, being paranoid about it. It happens. Once I made it here, well, you already know. Found all these undead creeping around. I'm getting too old for this. It's not what he wants to hear, but if you happen to be going towards Haywind, would you mind bringing the news of this to the mayor? I'm going to stay here for the time being and see if we can clear some of these monsters out. Perhaps I'll think about it. God, it's huge. Demon sheep. So you're finally here. Shouldn't you be in your tent? Well, good. Follow me. You're pretty fucking noticeable, mate. What is the matter with you? Don't think it's, for now, this serves as a hideout. However, there's just one small problem. A small matter of house cleaning. See here, while you're absent, taking your time, a few bottom feeders seem to have settled into my shack. But you go and clear them out. As you order. Once they're removed, perhaps we'll have found a piece to talk. Welcome to a nightmare. Book of weapons. Rather than just giving stat increases, it gives it in the form of books. So that's where the 600 XP book I got came from. Talk to Vagrant. I don't want to kill you. Oi, we're here first and we ain't in the mood share. Find your own shelter. I don't suppose there's any way I can talk you into leaving. Warned you, I've killed man. I have. I ain't messing about. That's the way it is then. Very good. Now make sure to check inside, see if there's any more salvaging. Find the old forgotten items. Ah, nice. A dusty old sword that once might have driven off bandits. This is my, the other items. They don't stack. Jeez. This is the, like the character selection reward stuff. This is nice to listen to. But yeah, this is the, remember when I was making my character, I got certain things. These are them and a few extras, it seems. tempting to go and do a bit of mining. But again, no real point in the demo. It's best to just follow it as far as I can go and leave it at that. And then when I get the full game eventually, worry about it then. Perhaps now we can finally, we can move forward without disruptions. There's vengeance to be done. Back in the crypts, I ran into the remains of a barbarian king, Tralgar. Nothing about him. Nothing more than another inbred woodland warrior to pass, no doubt. Not so well versed in the history of these lands, nor should it concern us now. Where do you hail from? From civilization compared to this dirt anyway. Are you done asking pointless questions? Why does sneaking in an isolated shack in the woods? Sure you're not hiding from something. Well, I do not wish to be seen if I can avoid it. Pesky magi of Hydra boars settled in the land some decades back. Do you not want them meddling in my affairs? Wait, so you're afraid of me? Afraid? Last time I dealt with them I slaughtered their archmage. Feeling they may be a little upset about that, and rather not rehash our old arguments. You said you're after vengeance. Everything good time, Warrior. Stay in the vicinity. I will call upon you when I'm ready to move forward. Punishment. Triplicate. Use this item to place it within your owned house. You may curse one of these lands for eternity. Oh! This is it! Continue where you left off when you purchased the full game. So it does. Oh, that's fucking awesome. So yeah, we've reached the end of the story content for the demo, but we can continue this character when I get the full game. So I can actually do stuff in it, and it's not a waste. Oh, that's awesome. The story content's a little less than I expected. Some of the demos I played have been rather expansive, and I was kind of expecting this game to be maybe too expansive for a demo. I know, like, you get like 10 hours, 15 hours or something for the Geneforge demo, but those are a beast unto themselves. Upon you, already press when I'm ready to move forward. An abandoned, rundown shack near Spruce Shade's Rest. No sign of its previous owner, but wherever they were, I've been feeling they're long gone. Yes. From Tom Thomaston, a proud homeowner. The Homeowner's Manual by Tom Thomaston, a proud homeowner. Hi, I'm Tom, the owner of an Italian home, and if you're reading this, I bet you're one too. Well, even if you're not, one day you could be, am I right? In that case, this Homeowner's Manual is exactly for you. In my travels across Ibertain, I started seeing more new homes for sale than ever before. Houses are truly popping up everywhere these days, even in remote woodlands. Thus, according to the Lord Mayor's new decree, all relevant information about a home for sale must be properly be found in a for sale sign displayed in front of the house. So if you're looking to buy, keep an eye out for these signs. So we've all been there. You've saved up enough gold to get that first dream home of yours, and now what? What does one do once one has a home? Well, friend, don't you worry. I'm here to answer exactly that question for you. You want to furnish your new home, of course, so it actually feels like a home. When furnishing, only your imagination sets the boundaries for what you can do. But really, it's best to follow conventional wisdom when it comes to interior design. Creative houses always look terrible, don't you agree? There are many places to acquire furniture, but by far the most hassle-free way is to visit a furniture shop, like Tom's very own furniture shop in Haywood. Welcome. Unless, of course, you're cheap and prefer to craft your own furniture, which you're not one of those people, right? One of the best things about owning a home is that you can is that you finally have a place to store all those useless things you ever accumulated over the years. But while you can just leave stuff laying around the floors, cluttered homes are the worst, they say. Investing in storage chests and closets is sound advice for any new homeowner. Homecoming. There's no place like home, and that's especially true when you're returning home from long adventures. The Hydrobore Magi know this very well, which is why they developed a spell scroll anyone can use to swiftly return home from literally anywhere. If you're in the market for a scroll of homecoming, look for a merchant in magical curios, like the one in Haywood's Mage District. Final words. If you made it this far, then congratulations. You're a fully qualified homeowner. For any further homeowning advice, please visit Tom's Furniture Shop in Haywood. I'm always happy to help any new homeowners in any way I can, but please make sure to buy my furniture should you actually visit. A bit of my beard keeps poking up, and it's like really annoying. It's like in the way, it's like going in front of my glasses, so it's like a crack along it. It's really annoying. So yeah, I could just grind up levels by just picking dandelions. But yeah, when I was listening to Splattercat's video, he was talking about playing the game for a few hours, and I was kind of expecting a expansive demo thing. But I'm not sure if he was playing the demo or was it maybe an early access entry of the game. I think it was a demo. But so maybe it was all just like side stuff. Yeah, there's a bit I can explore here. So maybe it appears to be dormant. So maybe the main story is very limited, but there's a ton of side content. Shift-click them out of your inventory. It's a popular crafting material in these lands due to its easy availability. Again, even these like ore rocks kind of look like RuneScape's ore rocks. They're much larger, but you like see like the grey rock and tint of the ore through it. RuneScape's rocks are very similar. Though I suppose in WoW it's like crystals of material coming jutting out of the rocks. In this it's like a vein, you know? Like a streak of material, much like RuneScape's. Look, they already reference RuneScape, so my head is going to keep being like, oh, that's like it, and that's like it. At least this doesn't have run speed, like run energy limits. You can run for as long as you want. Which is a way to empty it into the chest. move. But yeah, I could definitely see me playing this. I could definitely see me playing this. It is very much up my alley. It is very much a single-player RuneScape, and I like RuneScape. It's a little tedious with the limitations on it. You have limited inventory, you have limited ways of getting around till much later on in the game, and only if you go like heavy magic, so you can make teleport. So you can do teleport spells. You're very limited in run speed even, which you can have replenish a bit faster if you are if you have high agility. Which is something I remember grinding a bit when I went back to RuneScape before. But even then, I don't think it's too much of an improvement. But anything of an improvement is a goddamn improvement. Anything of an improvement is an improvement. So yeah, this is very much up my alley. It's an interesting game so far. It plays very much like RuneScape. It's clearly made by someone who really liked RuneScape. You can, like, the similarities are immense, but it's still got improvements over that game. While it's made with love, obvious love for it, it's got improvements over it. In like you don't have to manage a run meter. You don't have to worry about that. There's fast travel built into the game. It's clearly made with a lot of love for RuneScape, but it's got a lot of mercy features that RuneScape could honestly do with. Characters having some difficulty padding here. Hopefully that's better in the full voice. Actually no, we have to path through this whole forest, no wonder. Oh, I can give them a pass on that. Not interested. Also, running through things like that, a little concerning. Have you come to pray? Come to the shrine to pray? Do you weep for a lost loved one too? I have lost people, yes. Then perhaps you're familiar with my pain. Also, my beloved husband, he joined the Haywind militia, said he wanted to make the land a safer place for everyone, for our children. He was slain by the bloody looting marauders last week. I wish only that I could have given him the honorable burial he deserves, with a ceremonial sword. Couldn't afford to pay Haywind's smith though, and he wasn't one to take pity on me. What if I could help? Oh, kind sword, would you? Shan't need and fancy, a simple copper broadsword would suffice. If you get skilled at the forge, perhaps you could even make one. See what I can do. Sheepskin bracer. Coins are actually kind of in the way right now. We'll go all the way up here. We'll drop them while we're working. Use the acorns for healing. They took that guy's head off. Greetings and welcome to Timberwell, traveler. Feel free to use my forge, it's the only one in these parts. What's life now, is there something I can do for you? What's life like? Wonderful, you ask me. Birds sing every morning and the river's full of fish. The Moss Needle Pond northeast is quite beautiful, but try not to get lost in the woods on your way. Might be set upon by wolves. Ooh, we can just buy a book on it. Seems to have limited stuff for sale, though. Could actually even buy copper off. Didn't actually need the inventory free, it just transforms the item into it. Some games require you to have an inventory slot free to start, and then they'll the first door will move into the free spot and the rest will follow suit, like something eating its tail, a snake eating its tail. But this one just transforms the one in the slot. It's handy. Its slow and powerful attacks are capable of cleaving multiple opponents in front of you. Ooh, nice. Armor made of soft metal. Do not use on nails, it'll still wreck your tongue. And this game follows probably I'm seeing a bit of it here. The RuneScape combat triangle. Melee beats ranged, which beats mage, which beats melee. So sword beats bow, bow beats spell, spell beats sword. It's fine, there's someone else. I've fallen in love with someone else. That's it, you've nothing to say. If you're just hopping through the trees and talk to me. Why won't you just talk to me, please? Stubborn man. Oh well, help yourself. If you're looking to chop some wood, you're gonna need a hatchet though. So like being a lumberjack. Peaceful and tranquil, you know? Chopping trees is my passion. Smell of fresh wood, sound of good axe, twacking rhythmically. Ain't nothing better, I know. Though in my younger days I used to adventure like you. What happened? Don't tell me you took an arrow to the knee. Ah, none of the sort. Just 'cause I'm too old for it, I guess. Completely ignoring her. Hey, just stripped me of my sight, but my nose still works fine. Smell of death about you. What can you tell me about Timberwell? Oh, this is a young settlement. Somerville family was the first to come, but many others followed. There are many looking to live a quiet life, you know, who felt displaced. The city of Haywood's grown over recent decades. Of course, it's a shame about the ruins. When I was a young lass living in Spruce Shade's Rest, the forests were bristling with them. But much like Haywood, people here now are nothing but a disruption to their way of life. Look, I didn't mean on. Please, just come inside. You're harsh in his groove, lady. And the items are gone. So yeah, don't leave stuff on the ground, it will despawn. To no one's shock. You're back, stranger. Does this mean you have the sword that I asked? It does. Oh, thank you for your kindness, stranger. Simple though it is, I'm sure my husband would have loved this sword. Don't have to come and offer you, but please, take this ring. It was my husband's keepsake. He won't need it anymore. Sturdy ring. 3 spell resistance, 3 health, 3 melee. That's a nice strong feeling to it. This weather is absolutely horrid. Foreman Jones. Oh, it's a cemetery. I don't understand. Don't think we've ever had earthquakes in this region. Can I help you? Greetings, stranger. Landslide appears to block the path to cemetery grounds. No idea what could have caused it. I mean, there was something strange going on in the cemetery, but... Well, whatever it is, path needs to be cleared. And that's for a low man, though. Say, lad, you up for some honest hard labor? Sure. Flippin' heck. A man who does not shy away from work. Well, I can't offer much, but there's a few coins in it for you once the job's done. Appreciate it, but how do we break down the boulders? Well, you'll need a pickaxe, of course. Fortunately, you don't have any spares lying around, so unless you've got your own, probably need to get one from Timberwell. That'll add by the forge. Jonas sent you and he might lend you one. Well, this happens, I'm already carrying a pickaxe. That's what I like to hear. You ready for work? Let's do this. Find a strange gem inside one of the boulders. The way is clear. Clear again. Well done, lad. Here's the coin I promised. What do you make of this gem? Eh? You found that in one of the boulders, you might. Doesn't look like any gem I've ever seen. So, but then strange things did happen here today. You'd have to ask someone else, lad. Don't know who though. Someone who understands weird things, I guess, like a mage or such. Fair enough. Thanks. Found within a rock you mined in Spruce Shade Cemetery. You get the feeling of pulses of magical energy. Someone might be able to tell you more about it. Might be able to do anything with that at the moment, so. You can fail quests. And you can't save and reload either. Bears, and dandelions. you can inspect it. Yeah, let's not engage those guys. We are geared for mining, not fighting those guys. West Old Stones of Magic. Okay, he does take it, but you can't talk to him about it. I do like games, just get to grind in them and just... It can be a bit mindless, but there is a charm to it sometimes. For at least a while, you know? So I could see myself just, you know, listening to a show, playing the game, grinding for a bit. I did that before when I was playing Season Discovery. I did a few silent grinds. I like recorded it, but I didn't have any commentary. You just heard game music. So I could see me doing that again here. Maybe light you in dark places when all other lights go out. 15 melee accuracy, 5 melee damage, 6 melee accuracy, 3 melee damage, 6 melee accuracy, 3. Arm steel sword, same as a random copper broadsword. That's mildly obnoxious to me. Forgotten Sword is better than the Arm Steel Sword and the other one by 4 accuracy. Okay, Ceremonial Sword. This is Forgotten Shield. Drops once it saves someone's life. 8 health, 9 melee, and range protection. It is better than the Copper Round Shield. Oh, sorry. Get off the mic. I wonder if I can reach the city. Have to stop again. 2, 3, 4. Since it was going so well, my mind was just like, oh god, it's going too well. Gotta stop over something. I'm a warrior ward. Ever suffer intrusive thoughts? Yeah, I do. So I get very paranoid, like, oh god, I didn't say it, did I? And since things were going well, that's, I know that's what my head starts doing. It's really fucking annoying. This isn't where you're meant to be. I don't think you can simply walk away from me. Okay. Furball. Pet. He gives your hand a firm nibble, not affection for now. Talk to him about your problems. He listens attentively while you pour your heart, and when he's done, he gives a comforting headbutt. Pet some more. Ooh. House for sale. 1,000 gold. Any advantage having this over the other place? A bit closer to some fishing spots. A bit closer to them. Okay. Alright. I think I've really done everything I can here. Maybe what the other guy had was the early access version of the game, not a demo. So he was able to access more than I can. Would explain things. Alright, I'm gonna end this here, so. We'll have a quick look at the bestiary. Boo! Rooted from the corpse, the troll guard of the Barbarian King. Corrosion the sword suffered only makes it appear more menacing. 30 melee accuracy, 7 melee damage, 5 health, and 3 spell damage. Scrawny wolf does not drop any wolf meat, or meat at all. So I saw something off the order. You know, a mage. Just walk right through the friggin' wall. Heavens, man, try not to sneak up on me again. Places make my skin crawl enough as it is. Sorry, leave you to it. Actually, let me go back, grab my gear. I'm thinking we'll fight the Barbarian a bit more. Ooh. Maybe that's all I saw. Old stone's magic. But yeah, this is very much a single player RuneScape. It's got the look right. It's got the stats over here, the skills over here right. It's been made by someone that was a fan of RuneScape. It's got various improvements over it though, like the lack of a run meter. You can just run the whole time. There's fast travel in it, rather than that being gated behind quests and skills. Like there's the fairy rings, gated behind quests. So, one quest to unlock them, multiple quests to go beyond that. It's like it's a layered thing. Well, this game just has fast travel by default. When it gets to low health, it's best to just keep hitting, because every time I go to damn well block, he does something else. Do have the homecoming spell once every 5 minutes. But yeah, this is going to be made by someone that was a fan of RuneScape, who liked RuneScape, and it's got the art style down, it's got the look down, it has like the skill chart over there, the idea of combo level, total level. It's got all this down, but it is its own thing, and it's got improvements over it. Like the, you know, lack of a run meter, you know? So, I like it. It's well done. Damn it. Learn knocks a shield bearer from a defense striker. So yeah, this guy is an end of dungeon boss, but you can easily just come in the exit and grind. And with the potential of getting a rather nice sword off him. Though it is slow, and from the looks of it, probably wouldn't be able to use a shield with it. Which is a shame. But yeah, I was thinking this demo was going to be a lot more expansive, because I thought that's what Splattercat was playing, and it was talking about playing it for 3 hours before we even did the video. So, but I think that was early access footage, not a demo. So yeah, I think that was early access gameplay rather than the demo. But I'm sold on it. At some stage I will come back to this game. I'm sold on it. I like it. At some stage, I'll definitely come back and play more of this game. Let's leave. I'm a little battered right now, but yeah, I'm sold. I'll definitely play more of this. Could very well scratch the same itch I get off RuneScape. But meanwhile, this will be a one-off payment, unlike that, which requires a subscription. So yeah, I'm liking it. Certainly, it's got me sold on it. And I'm interested in seeing more of the story and whatnot of the game. So, yeah. How much is it on Steam? Let me go check that. £15. Not bad. Full release plans. With the full release, they raised the maximum achievable skill level to 100. I think it's on all skills. They're also expanding the outdoors map with a new Ogre Mountain area named Amarian's Foothills. The mountain parts are more of a late game area that's to be unlocked through completing certain quests on the mainland. To this end, we're finishing off the loose end that is the Bandit Fortress in Haywind. Completing these prequel bandit quests through twisted turns lead you to the Ogre Mountain. As you travel to the new map, you'll initially encounter a wide outdoors area and battle high-level ogres who have begun attacking human settlements. And then you can venture into dark caverns. There's expanded crafting, higher skill levels naturally require powerful unlocks, and with new tiers of craftable armors. There's achievement combat. We've already mentioned achievements a few times before, but as a reminder, the release update will add achievements to the game, and with them a small form side content all across the world. We have upwards of 200 achievements lined up that mainly consist of exploration, small helpful tasks, and grinding out enemies and resources. Being a helpful busybody and completing task achievements will also earn you in-game rewards. You will be able to retroactively earn achievements with save games you started during early access. There was early access. Those saves will continue to be playable. Awesome. And if you're scrolling through it, you see like new quests, tribulations of higher education, starting location, Tornhill, academy, quest length, medium. The breakdown of that is very much like the if you looked at the old RuneScape. Well, if you look at RuneScape, they break it down like that, and you could find out like such things on their website. You could find like on the RuneScape website like a guide of how to do things, like hints you could use and whatnot. And so this is kind of evocative of it. Like RuneScape's the only thing I've ever seen where the devs themselves talk about like quest length and whatnot. I've never seen it used with like WoW, EVE Online, or whatnot. It's just like a certain location, wherever, quest length, medium. This kind of structure just reminds me of that, those old RuneScape entries you could find on the website. Not sure if they still do it or not. I remember there also being a thing you could click on, like there was different there was hints you could get for the quest on what to do. I want to say there was multiple tiers of hints, each clearer than the last, but I can't remember. Maybe there was just the one thing. They apparently updated Pathfinder. And one of the updates probably didn't carry over to the demo. But yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this game. I'll definitely come back to it at some point. The Black Grimoire, Cursebreaker, is a medieval fantasy single-player game with game mechanics inspired by old-school RuneScape. Journey through a sprawling open world full of NPCs with dialogue, level skills, fight various monsters, and cover the story of Rothar Aircrest, the Cursed Lord, to the remote woodlands of Immerthale. Increase your power by advancing 4 combat and 8 crafting/harvesting skills. Craft, loot, or be rewarded powerful items. Unlock special attacks and spells which will aid your way in defeating worse monsters that lurk in the remote corners of the world. And there is a social multiplayer thing where you can see other players and even talk to them, but you can't like quest together or anything like that. It's just chatting and seeing people. There's talk of adding in necromancy, but apparently there's issues with it, so it never became a skill for us. Which is a shame. I do like being a minion master. In a game like this, it'll be easy enough to have minions and be a melee combatant. In other games, it's a bit murkier. Like in an ARPG, you're splitting your focus too much. But anyway. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed. There's copper right here. Huh, there's a steak out there. Guardsman left his crossbow and his food. Yeah, let's not play too much more in case, you know, worst happens and this doesn't carry over. That would suck. But yeah, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this. This is a fun game. I've quite enjoyed it. It's it certainly has me sold. It's a single player RuneScape, and it's kind of nice to play, you know, some MMOs offline. I played a bit of X before, X1. The footage will come out eventually, whenever I can get around to editing it. It's old now, a few years old at this point. But I played a bit of X, and it was a fun ride. It was like, people described it as close as you could come to a single player Eve, and I had fun with it. I had fun with it. One thing I would say is there's not very much automation in X1. You have to do a lot of stuff yourself, which is a bit tedious, but yeah, it's not the worst. It is a bit tedious, but I hope you've enjoyed, folks, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything at all you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But until next time, love and peace, baby.